Welcome to another episode, everyone. Big Sea Dog retaliates and responds to the attack upon Little Sea Dog, his boy, his road dog, his comrade, and his celly. They have destroyed Lil Sea Dog, even though he's a reputable from his hood. They had no reason, I believe, to this day, to attack and brutalize this individual. It was all based on jealousy and envy. And now Big Sea Dog, he knows this, and he's got the word that his comrade has went down and really went down bad. It was a sad sight out there, the way that they brutalized this individual. So Big Sea Dog begins his sinister machinations. He cultivates a plot to avenge the destruction of his brother. Man, he was plotting on two individuals in particular. He felt like these individuals had stirred up the situation. Now, bear in mind, he cannot attack the individuals that attacked Little Sea Dog. They're gone. They're in the hole. They're going to be there for some time because they brutalized him. So he focuses his attention on two other individuals that he wants to brutalize in retaliation. However, as he's plotting, he gets a kite under his door from a trusted comrade of his that's inside of his faction. The kite describes the fact that the shot caller, or it expresses, it intimates the kite that the shot caller is plotting on Big Sea Dog. Big Sea Dog had never even set his sights on the shot caller. Bear in mind, Big Sea Dog, as I said, is second in command. He's just like a shot caller. A lot of people on the yard look up to him and respect him, not just individuals in his faction. Individuals from everywhere, other races, everything, bro. They had love for him, as I did, and Lil Sea Dog. But everyone understands who the shot caller is, who has the final say. But Big Sea Dog, he's right there. He has a lot of juice. He's not all there in the brain, and people know this. They give him his space and leave him alone, which is why it was shocking when they attacked Lil Sea Dog and thought somehow they would get away with it. Big Sea Dog is reading the kite. He says, oh, this dude is plotting on me because, the kite said, and Big Sea Dog believed, as did I, that the shot caller was plotting on Big Sea Dog because he felt like Big Sea Dog was going to retaliate, and he was. But he wasn't going to retaliate against him, but the shot caller thought that he was because he was the one that had called the shot to have Little Sea Dog removed from the yard. But he was not even plotting on him, but he believed that he was. So he began to plot and tell his faction we might have to get Big Sea Dog off the yard as well. He may be a threat to us, but he was going to attack them anyway before he got this kite. But now he just turned his anger and ire towards the shot caller and said, okay, fine. This is the dude I'm going to get. He called the shot anyway that had my comrade removed brutally from the yard. And now he's plotting on me. The audacity and unmitigated gall that he possesses. Fine. The very next morning, in the kitchen, in the chow hall. Now, as I have alluded to before, For the most part, extreme violence or really violence of any kind does not happen inside of the kitchen, inside of the chow hall. Reason being, just out of respect for everyone that's in the chow hall eating their food. You stab someone in there, you beat someone in there, the police rushing in there now. They spraying the mace, people in there eating. Everybody got to get out. They trying to eat their food. They got to get out on the ground. It don't matter, you in the chow hall, get out. If someone is being brutalized, so oftentimes, except for extreme circumstances and situations where it just has to happen right now, that has happened plenty of times. But oftentimes, and for the most part, people tend to wait to leave the chow hall. You will find that it is prevalent to find violence right outside of the chow hall, because people would tend to wait until everyone eats and they're releasing the chow hall to go back to the building. You walk outside and they get their man right then. As soon as you walk up, because again, you don't want to do it inside of the chow hall. So as soon as you get outside from the chow hall, bam, you get your man. It's rare that a killing or anything near it will happen inside of the chow hall while people are sitting there eating their food. So no one is really expecting this, including, I'm sure, the shot caller himself, who's oblivious to Big Sea Dog's rage. Enter the chow hall and everyone sits down for breakfast. And Big Sea Dog put his plate right there and didn't touch it. It was very tense. You can cut the tension in the air with a knife. Speaking of knives, Big Sea Dog quickly withdrew one and ran like Marion Jones, Usain Bolt, towards the culprit, the target, the shot caller. He didn't want to give him any time to react, so he ran at him full speed. He put his tray down, put his hands in his lap for a second, got his thing out, and ran over there towards the shot caller, who was a few tables up, a few rows up. He got his thing out. It's clear what he's coming to do. Now, everyone's looking around, and some people are moving, people grabbing their shit, because you don't know what this individual is coming to do. If you don't know, you another race or whatever, this motherfucker out running with a knife, man, what's up? Who you coming to get? So everybody's tense and moving around, so the shot caller has a chance to see the commotion, to see this individual coming at him, but still not chance enough to do a damn thing about it. Because Big Sea Dog was full of rage. He was relentless and merciless. He attacked, hit him right in the neck with the knife. No hesitation whatsoever. He knew what he was there to do. He hit him, bam! The shot caller, he dropped immediately. He had no fight in him whatsoever. Ill prepared for what was to come. You were not even strapped. You called this shot on Lil Sea Dog to have him brutalized and removed from the yard. You know that Big Sea Dog is not working with a full deck. The elevator doesn't go all the way up. You know this, everyone does. And yet you're sitting there eating your breakfast like shit is sweet. But it's not. Big Sea Dog, who by now is enraged and irate, hit him, he dropped, and he kept hitting him. Bro, he split his ear. He was leaking out blood profusely. It was one of the most brutal attacks ever recorded in a chow hall in prison. Dude was leaking. I have never seen that much blood in person. Someone's face filled with that much blood dripping from his face. And his whole face was red, but you can still see his ear like hanging. The only time I had seen that much blood before was when I got shot with a 12 gauge. And the blood was gushing out, gushing out, gushing out. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it because of the loss of blood. It was so much. And this reminded me of that. This is why I don't like violence. I don't like the sight of this shit. This dude was leaking. He wasn't moving. But Sea Dog was. He was relentless and kept hitting the individual. And no one from his faction, though he was the shot caller, got up and challenged Big Sea Dog in that moment. That was probably the smart thing to do, because he would have turned that rage upon anyone in that moment that would have challenged him. So they all sat their ass down and left the shot caller to fend for himself. But he couldn't do it. The police were finally able to break it up and get a hold of the situation. Took Big Sea Dog out, cuffed him up. They got the knife and everything. He didn't try to hide it, throw it, none of that. Because we in a chow hall. There's nothing he can really do. And he's walking out. He's cuffed up, Big Sea Dog. And he's basically like telling everybody in the chow hall, my bad. Because again, shit don't happen in there. But he didn't want to wait because he got the kite that the shot caller was plotting on him. He probably thinking, as soon as I walk out of the chow hall, these dudes somebody about to try to get on me. I'm about to set an example right now. I'm about to brutalize this fool right now. He's not getting away. They get me and then nobody ever gets him. It's not going to happen. Once he got that kite from a trusted comrade of his, remember, he's well respected. And dude is warning him. And these dudes plotting on you. A lot of them did not agree with attacking Lil Sea Dog. They knew that the fix was in, that he had done nothing wrong. But he's the shot caller, and they had to follow that call. So they did. But they were not about to allow Big Sea Dog to be attacked as well. For nothing. He was alerted. And without hesitation, brutalized the shot caller. It went all bad. They took Big Sea Dog out. They took the shot caller out. They ran medical in the chow hall. The nurses were in there trying to keep him alive. I wasn't sure if he was going to make it because of the loss of blood. They took him out, and you can see part of his ear hanging. It was bad. It was an ugly sight. But that's what it is with the game banging in a prison life. You're doing right. You're in the car. You're in the faction. You're a strong, reputable individual. And because you start making a little money, you got a little CO brought, these dudes begin to hate. Envy. One of the stronger emotions. Once that jealousy sets in, anything goes. It's not worth it. Stay safe and stay free, people.